April is so intense and it is the most important month this year. A lot of transits, astrological events going on, and we feel the chaotic energy within our lives, in our mood, and a lot of transformation and change coming. Pink moon, the full moon in Scorpio, will play a huge role, and that's happening on April 23rd. Before we start, welcome to this channel. My name is Chala, the Positivity Engineer. In this channel, we are working on becoming the engineer of our dream life. Welcome to the community. If you are ready, let's start. Full moons are generally very intense, and these times are helping us to release, let go of the patterns, some cycles, relationships, to some beliefs, people, situations. And this time it is happening in the sign of Scorpio. When we think of Scorpio, Scorpio is deep, it is intense. Scorpio feels things strongly, therefore it is a bit more difficult to let go. We may feel a lot of hidden emotions rising, and we are feeling this deep, passionate, maybe obsessive energies that we already had, which is helping us to release them, yes. However, what makes this event even stronger is Pluto. Pluto is squaring full moon, and when we think of Pluto, it is about death and rebirth. Pluto creates earthquakes and stuff like this, pretty deep, pretty intense, wants us to change, wants to restart everything from zero so that some things are leaving us and then the new can come in. But it can be really strong when it is also meeting with the energy of Scorpio. Both of them are so deep, so this is why it is feeling extremely intense at this time. On the bigger picture, Pluto shows us what we need to see, what we are supposed to see. Maybe some people are keeping secrets and some things are coming out that you didn't know before. You may feel disappointed, but also this can be something very internal, the deep wounds, deep emotions that needs to be felt, to be seen, to be observed, to be accepted, and then we can start releasing and let go of them. Pluto wants us to answer these events from a higher plane, higher perspective, from our strength, from our power, from a place of integrity, so that we can build up the confidence with whatever that is going on, that can be deep, that can be heavy, so that we can feel the power that we didn't even realize that we have, and start rebuilding ourselves into the new world. Because right now we are in the process of transformation and growth, the new identity, the new world, the 5D, the new plane, the new spiritual plane, the new chapter is starting, and it's already actually started. The train is gone, we are on it, but now it's time to let go of the last pieces. Everything is on the bigger level, is working for our new identity. We want to build, embrace, and get a little bit more comfortable in it, but we are in the very beginning process. We know where we want to go. Maybe it is a bit also foggy and shaky at this moment because of all the other events that's going on. Because of Mercury retrograde, we recently had solar eclipse. We may rethink, reconsider things as well. Maybe it is not a big certain event that you are experiencing right now, but now you may have the idea of what you do not want, what are the big intentions, things that you want to achieve in your life, and it is time to, at least in any level, on a material level, which will be the best, that we put the things into practice or bringing ideas into surface. Thinking of this transformation, we are saying goodbye to the old ways of doing things and being, and this is allowing us to deal with whatever that is toxic, whatever that is on our way, whatever that we don't like in our life that is holding us back from the places that we want to go, the person that we want to become. And with these difficult energies, actually, we are meant to deal with them in a way that is going to help us to build self-respect. Our new self is practicing and learning to say no to the things that are not meant for us, and also we do not accept anymore. It is time for our shadows also to be on the surface and see what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, and kind of integrating into the new world with a higher sense of purpose and higher sense of being. And this is also a very, very spiritual event. We may see that maybe we are looking at the things from a very small lens, from a really, really narrow path. Maybe there are better opportunities that we didn't think of before. We need to be open to perspectives. We need to be open to divine messages. We need to be open to the new ideas, good fortune. And there is Jupiter and Uranus conjunction happening on April 20th, 3 days before the full moon. It's also going to help us uplifting the process of moving into new territory in the faster way, or in a place that is more promising, or at least we see some light at the end of the tunnel, and we will see that, wow, there are things that we didn't realize before, and now actually I can try and see that new perspectives can help me to move into the next step for myself. I recently created a video for Jupiter and Uranus conjunction. I will link it below. It is really cool, great, good fortunes, abundance, and this is going to help us as well to see the light at the end of the tunnel and be a little bit better in terms of the foggy environment that we are already experiencing, the uncertainty that is going on. Another theme around this time is embracing the unknown. Since it is very uncertain times, there may be a lot of fear that may arise within us and in around us. The situations maybe will reveal very, very deep emotions. This can be pretty difficult. However, it is important to zoom out and realize that if there is any rejection, missed opportunities going on, maybe this is a way for universe to redirect us towards the path that we are meant to go. In the higher plane, on a big purpose, maybe behind the curtains, universe is maybe preparing us some cool things that will help us and that will be way more beneficial to achieving where we want to go. In this path of being a human and having a human experience as a soul, it is requiring us to embrace all of these emotions, how big, small, how deep, how painful, all of them are helping our path to be shaped in the most beautiful way possible. Therefore, whatever that we are experiencing, we are meant to get some ideas, some learnings from those emotions, those experiences, so that we can be a little bit way more actually stronger in the new world with our new self and new identity. The next theme that was already mentioned, being open to the spirit, to divine messages. Universe wants to give us some clues, some messages that is in us, of course, that is within ourselves, and it is time to be a little bit grounded because it is super foggy, it's super chaotic. Therefore, we just want to maybe meditate, maybe journal, maybe seek a counselor that will help us to embrace and process these emotions, because Scorpio, Pluto, all of them are so deep, so we may need some help, or we may want to use some tools to help ourselves to go through this with grace. There are a lot of downloads clues that will come also from the spirit. Let's be open to that. While all of these are happening, it is important to take care of our inner child, because this is the time where we are meant to follow our heart's desires. So our inner child needs to be cherished, needs to be loved, needs to be cared for. Can feel really, really sad, but at the same time, universe right now wants us to take the action towards where we are supposed to go in our life. With Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, a lot of blessings will be coming on that line. When we take some actions towards where we are supposed to go, we are going to be anyways rewarded. So let's take care of our inner child and where we are supposed to go, and kind of be this kind, nurturing parent to ourselves, because a lot of fear will show up. In one part of the day, we are feeling like, oh my God, I got this, let's go. We feel in integrity. On the other part, deep sadness, grief, and releasing happening. So it is important to nurture ourselves as well as the inner child. And my last message is that it is difficult. It is very, very difficult times, but it is also very crucial for our new version to be shaped. To me, all of us, we are going through this, and I know that it is not easy. We are gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel very soon. In May, it's going to be way more easier compared to April, but we want to ensure that we are honoring these times and be in alignment as much as we can, meanwhile recognizing that we are not alone in this journey. Take care of yourself and let this experience flow through us and help uplifting the experience that we all have together. So glad to have you as a part of the community. Subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing day, and let me know in the comments how you are feeling, what are you going through. Take care. Bye.